two words sound alike. There are these two words that sound alike, and actually they are interrelated. They relate one to the other. It is think and then link. Think and link. Now, what you think is what you link up with. Whatever you think, you will eventually link up with it sooner or later. What you think is what you link up with.
There's a book called Think and Grow Rich. Your book says work and grow rich. The book says think and grow rich. When I read that book, I said this book is saying exactly what the Bible is saying. That book stole all the Bible principles and is selling millions still. And it doesn't say work and grow rich. We keep thinking if we work, we grow rich. He said, no. You're supposed to work for riches. You're supposed to work for purpose. If your thinking is correct, wealth is attracted. No.
Events are actually thought provokers. They stimulate our thoughts. They are thought stimulants. Whatever happens because your thought is to be stimulated. Your thought system must be woken up. Situations and circumstances, they provoke the thoughts. Whatever happens to you in life happens because your thought must be made awake. Your thought must be provoked. So nothing happens for nothing. Nothing is an accident. Actually, what we call accidents are actually life's teasers to provoke our thoughts. They are actually opportunities of life to make us think.
Wealth is supposed to be a byproduct of kingdom thinking. Solomon asks for mental things. Give me wisdom, he says, knowledge, understanding. That's it. Once I got them down, packed in my mind, then they will make money for me.
That's what happens. So instead of letting bad times affect you negatively, all you ought to do is to make a decision and say, let me look at the good side of this event. You can either think positively or negatively. But whilst the foolish think negatively in every situation, the wise, even in the midst of bad situations, they try to think of the good side of it. So you can speak to yourself, I will think henceforth in this situation the good side of it. What lesson am I drawing out from this that will benefit me in the midst of these bad times? Bad times are actually part of life's events that come to waken up your mind. And if you know how to use that situation, if you know how to use that bad circumstance, you can end up in a good time.
So if you have sense, you'll do what Solomon said. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. One of my favorite verses. If it costs you all you have, get understanding. He said,
that's very important. Achievers, they know how to think good things. They don't think negatively in any situation, no matter how bad it may be. They know how to draw out a lesson from every bad situation. They know how to bring out an open door in the midst of a tight situation. They know how to sort themselves out. They imagine, how can I come out of this closed door? They know how to find peace in the midst of sadness. They imagine it. They think of the peace, the way to peace in the midst of a very sad moment. That's what achievers are. And you need to begin to think today in the midst of the poverty, what is the way out? Look around you and think about what is the way to come out of this and end up becoming better, richer, happier daily. Thank you very much.